Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Hoard of the Dragon Queen review. This is the last video because it's the last episode of the book before going on to the Rise of Tiamat. So, Castle in the Skies. So when we last left our adventurers, they were just coming out of the hunting lodge. And hopefully they would have been redirected to Parnast, or Parnast, or however you want to pronounce it. We'd be directed to this nearby village that the Haunted Lodge is connected to. Once you get there, you realise, or you might not realise, that the town is basically controlled by cultists, and you know whether or not you're now allied with Talis. You may or may not find it easy to get transport from the town to the castle in the clouds. So Skyreach Castle, I believe it's called, which should be floating overhead above the castle. You can get on the back of a wyvern, I can't pronounce it, wyvern. There's a couple you have to get there. There's a little mini game or some like checks that you can do to to control them, which is quite nice. With timing it goes askew and it ends up leaving before you get there. The captain, can't pronounce his name, but he's the main captain of the town that you deal with. And then obviously from there, once you get past that, you get to the Skyreach Castle. It's got a very large piece of artwork. Which is basically like the full breadth of the episode there. Right, when you're on Skyreach, which is basically manned by which is basically run and controlled by a cloud giant. Resmir is there, there's a vampire there, there's a whole bunch of cultists, and there's also a white dragon. You see the vampire there. There's some ogres in there as well. Basically the ogres work for Blagothcus, or whatever you pronounce it. But basically this is the cloud giant that basically owns the flying castle. And there's a bit at the end where you deal with everybody. You deal with like the white dragon and all the cultists and the vampire. Or if you do or don't, you could basically gain control over the castle. There's like 18 different command runes that you have to discover, and what happens at the end is basically these 2 points, and then that's what starts off, that's what ends this book's adventure, and then what leads on to Rise of Tiamat. It's a nice adventure. I mean, it could be as long or as short as possible, depending on how quickly the guys find Resmir or the cloud giant and the controls, and where they want to take it. So it's not, at the end of this episode, it's not time pressured. So in my campaign, I'm planning on giving the characters, say, a year or a few months in between, saying, as soon as this book ends, we jump straight into the next book, and give them a little bit of time to pass. And it gives them some chance to do some out of campaign activities, like making magic items and stuff like that. So again, you're not pressured into jumping straight into the next book, but essentially that's what comes next. But yeah, I mean that's episode 8, Hoard of the Dragon Queen. That's the book from start to finish. Hope you enjoyed the episodes. hope to see you when I do the Rise of the Tiamat book. Thank you for watching. If you please share, like, comment, I'd be more than happy to do review videos of books, etc., and what people want to see, because I want to try and do this more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Happy gaming.